Hi guys. So the other time I saw, one of my friend actually came over to me and asked me about BB creams or rather BB cushions and stuff like that, and also whether you need to use the sponges that come with it. So here I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. So I have this. Well, actually my mom did. It's from Etude House. I have the darkest color in Honey Beige W24. Um, Basically it looks like this, sort of like this. I took out the sponge. Sorry. And basically it looks like this, so you can see there's a bit of a wateriness. But okay, so when I did that comment, I was talking about Lisa Eldridge. I will link her video below. It's a Korean makeup video. And okay, basically what you do is every have a little bit, so you just lightly press. Don't press too much, just lightly press. And okay, so as you can see, it's not my color. You can see even here, it's not my color. Basically, this is the patting motion you should be using. She used a swiping motion, which I will show over here. Oh yeah, first time round, do not put too much. I made a mistake the first two time I tried. This is my third time, and yeah, hope I've learned my lesson. It's not really the right color. But then, with the Koreans being that pale, I'm like, where's the time? And plus it looks kind of weird. You can see I'm not. This is not my color. Oh yeah, I already did my brows because I had a bit of an accident this morning. Trying to cut the hairs because they were too long, and I actually cut one chunk here off. You can see. No, yeah, you can't see. So just keep patting. Okay, so basically the patting motion that you want is this product here, and this is what you do. It's an up and down motion. Lightly, not. It only seems fast because I'm just demoing. Oh yeah, and don't do this thing. I'm not sure whether it's all Korean brands, but they do like to just put here. But that's because they're really, really pale. They're like so pale, they're almost like paper. And because I'm sure you can see, not exactly the same color, so bring it down. Bring it down. Sorry if I look away, I have a mirror. I'm looking at the compact. Because it's not just checking the screen, but you have to check in real life. Like it's very different when you do stuff on camera. Oh yeah, there's one thing that you can do. It's, you can probably tell this covers my circles and bags pretty well. And what you do is you just take a little bit extra, and you just gently just. The first one is to pat really deeply so that the product sinks in. Then because I use this side, you can still see this product. Switch around, use the clean part to blend. And you can see it's much more covered. You can do the same thing for pimples. It's actually mostly gone now. It's just if I taken pictures, you would have seen I had an extra appendage here. But yeah, so just like this, and then after that, do this curving motion. I mean, you can do it's the same action you would do with a brush, where you would take the brush, one side would have all of the concealer and pack it on, then you flip it over with the clean part and blend it. Because if you pack it on, if you blend it with the part that has a lot, there is more chance of you messing up because it gets too cakey. But once you've packed it on and then you use the clean side to do it, it's a bit less awful. Oh yeah, if you're very dark skin, make sure even your eyelids. I already did my eyelids, but make sure you cover your eyelids as well. Yep. So basically, you can just see this is the patting motion, and what now I'm going to show what Lisa Eldred did. I mean, it's not wrong, but she says that it's very sheer, but actually it's not that sheer. As you can see, it covers this, mostly brings down the redness. It's still there, which means you still need concealer, but it's not that bad. And this is like almost a drugstore for them. So okay, I'm getting extra. I'm using my other hand, and basically this is what she did. As you can see, it's a very different texture or effect, if you want to be correct. But the problem is, because this is a BB cushion, this is supposed to be packed on because it's quite light. And it's like, when you push it, I'll just show you, when you push it, it's like this. You push too hard, then it looks like this yeah. And when it gives a sheerer coverage, but when you want like to cover stuff, this is what you pack. This is for those people who, this motion that I'm doing right now is for people who don't really need that much. They just want to put it on. You can see there's a difference between packing it on and smearing on. But yeah, I mean, I just wish it's pretty awesome having something like this. And actually, there's actually one company with a BB cushion that almost matches my shade, which is Laneige. I believe I would be using that darker shade, but I think I used to use the second last shade because I recently got a tan, as you can probably tell. And because I'm using my laptop to film right now, so you can see that it's like very, like there's a kind of whitish sheen. That's from the sunscreen that's inside this BB creams, which is really good because they have a lot of stuff packed into it. But it also means that if you do use your camera to do touch-ups, or you're outside and doing that, it's very different from looking at an actual mirror. Like in the actual mirror, I just look whiter here, and here looks a bit more natural. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's one thing. It does, if you push too high on this, you can see there's a bit of a smear there, so you have to be careful. And I'm trying to get it off, see if it's possible. Nope, it's stuck there. Okay. Because my mom used this before and she did not like it. It was very thick. And I've used the Face Shop one. It's very, what do you call it? I mean, it's still very light, but there's this problem where I wore it for one day, and when I come back, it's like it just opens up. Like my pores became even more noticeable because there's tiny little rings around them, especially on my nose. And I was like, I've been wearing that the whole day and nobody told me. But then, because in Singapore, not everyone wears makeup. I also noticed that in my class. But it's just, if you had watched Lady First, then you would know that at least Taiwan's impression of us as women is we are very low maintenance, which is good because we do take fairly good care of ourselves. But they say we don't look our best because we're just like, oh, we just slap on some brown shadow and some pink lipsticks. I mean, pink and brown works perfectly, it's okay. But when you wear it day after day and inside out, it's just, anyway, I'm just deviating. I'm not running out now. Okay. So, yep, you can see. Okay, so basically, this side and this side, patting and swiping. Because what the swiping does is also that it, instead of putting the product there so that you can blend it out by patting, it's actually like taking most of it off, and then after that redistributing it unevenly, as you can see earlier. So yeah, okay, bye.